Hey everyone, let's look at how to play Agueda City of Umbrellas by 25th Century Games in collab with the Umbrella Project. This game is for 1 to 5 players for ages 10 plus and takes about 20 to 40 minutes to play. Set up the game as per instructions. We will move along on how to play the game of Agueda. Let's look at how to play the game. On your turn, you will follow these 4 steps right here in the order they are mentioned. You will first pick up the umbrella, which is right here on the board. Next step, you will place the umbrellas onto the player board. Third step is you will update your mural, which is the painting right here, and then you will either attract 1 or 2 tourists which are up here or any unlocked tourist from here to here and score or take a break. I will explain each step in detail next up. On their turn, the first step is to pick umbrellas. So they will go up here and you can pick up any diagonal set of umbrellas in any direction. So if you pick up just one umbrella, you gain 1 coin from the bank. If you pick up the umbrella with 2, you do not pay or you do not get a gold coin from the bank. And if you pay pick 3 umbrellas, you have to pay 1 gold coin from your player board. So here we will start with, since we have 2 gold coins, I'll give 1 gold coin to the bank and we will pick up these 3 blue and green umbrellas. That is the first step. The next step is to place the umbrellas picked up in the first step. We choose any one row on the player board to start placing our umbrellas. The players are always placed starting on the leftmost open tile. So I've decided to choose this row right here and we will start placing the umbrellas right here. The next step is to update our mural. To update the mural, you need to look if you placed any of your umbrellas on this painting or paintbrush tile place. If you have placed an umbrella in this turn onto one of the paintbrushes on the board, you get to open the color of the tile. So you need to, of the color of the umbrella, that colored tile onto your mural. So I'm going to open this one right here and we're going to fix this, and that concludes the step number 2 and 3. Now let's move along to step number 4, which is attract 1 or 2 tourists and score or take a break. So I'm going to take 1 tourist from here and place it onto my green tile, and then I will score 1 point for each of the green umbrellas in this row. So I have 2 green umbrellas. So I'm going to go on the score tracker, take my blue marker and move on to number 2. And the last step before I end my round is to fill up the umbrellas on the board or on the market. So I'm just going to place 3 umbrellas that I picked up and refill them with another 3 from the umbrella bag right here. So that's how you take your turn. The red player took their turn. They grabbed 1 blue umbrella from the market, so they gained 1 extra gold coin from the bank. They grabbed their tourist right here and scored 1 point on the point tracker. They also had placed the blue umbrella onto the paintbrush tile, so they opened this blue tile on their mural. Now it is again back to the blue player's turn or the first player's turn, and they took the 3 umbrellas right here and placed it onto their first row. Now this is the next step that I have to explain. Instead of taking 1 tourist, they are going to attract both the tourists available to them and place them on their tourist spot right here or the tourist tile right here. Now they will be able to score all three tiles instead of just one tile in the as per the last round. So they will score 2 points, 1 point each for the blue tile, so 2, and 1 for the yellow tile. So they will move their tracker 3 more points. 1, 2, and 3. Lastly, as always, the market will be refilled by the umbrellas from the bag, and we are going to open it right here and place them and have the market ready for the next player. On the next turn, the red player plays these three umbrellas right here and gave 1 coin to the bank for taking 3 umbrella tiles from the market. They also opened 1 green mural tile on the mural painting as they had placed it on the paintbrush tile, and they opened this tile right here. They attracted 2 tourists and they scored 3 points here. The board is ready and set up for the next player. On the blue player's next turn, they're going to take just 1 umbrella from here and grab 1 gold coin to add it to their own bank. And they will place the umbrella right here. But we don't have any open tourists. So instead of scoring for the tourist, we are going to take a break. You will take all your tourist meeples and place them back onto the suitcase tile here. And then you will shuffle these down, and the bottom one will go onto the top one. You can take a break even if you have tourists here. These tourists right here you will gain if you open both the tiles on one row, you gain 1 tourist. When you have opened all 6 of the tiles, you gain all 3 tourists to place on your tourist tiles right here throughout the game. One thing you want to focus on when placing these tiles here is that make sure that you choose all different 6 colored tiles on all of the 6 paint brushes so that you can open all of the 6 mural tiles here to complete your painting. Also, the next thing you want to keep an eye on are the goals on the board. So this goal is if you have even number of the umbrella, that is the blue umbrellas, in the color on your board, score 1 point for each. So if I have, right now I have an odd number of umbrellas, so I won't be able to score that goal card. But by the end of the game, if I have even number of blue umbrellas, I'll be able to score this goal. There is the next goal which says score 1 point for each column that has at least 1 umbrella in either of this color. So you want to try and keep either green or purple in one of each in each column.
Where's purple?
And then this is a goal for every game. So these goals can be changed and there are other goals in the game, but this is a common goal that will be for all games. Count all the umbrellas on your board that match these 3 umbrellas. Score points equal to half that amount. You round it down. So if you have 17 of these umbrellas, you will take 16 and do half of it, which is 8 points, and you will gain 8 points for all 3 umbrellas. I'm going to go ahead and start working on this game and show you how to end the game. It is blue player's turn, and let's see how the end of the game is triggered. So the blue player has taken these 3 umbrella tiles from the market and they are going to place it right here in this order. And since they covered all of the umbrella tile place on their player board, they triggered the end of the game. They will complete the turn by following all these steps. So we place the umbrellas. I place the blue umbrella onto the brush tile. So we will open their last mural tile. And their painting is complete. They will also get to take the meeple and place it right here. Okay, they will also put their tourists in play again for the last rounds or attract tourists. So they are going to just do, they'll just get like one tourist right here and then score all the purple tiles in this row. So they will get 2 points and they will move 2 points on the score tracker. Now they got the bicycle token, which means they were the one who triggered the end of the game. Now all the other players, so we only have one more player, but if we are playing 4 players, 5 players, all the other players take one turn simultaneously. So the red player right here will choose, so we're going to fill it up first. Take this away. And we're going to just place all of this correctly. The red player here is going to choose to take something red and green. So they're just going to take this one. So all they are trying to do is try to cover as many empty tile space as needed. So they're going to put it right here. So they took these 3 tiles and then they will attract one tourist right here and score either the red or green because they only have one in that tile, in that row, one tile of each in that row, matching the tourist tile right here. So they will score 1 point and that triggers the end of the game and moves the player to the scoring round. Let's see how to score the game. First, we will look at the mural for each of the players. This player has all 6 tiles open, so they scored 6 points. On the contrary, the red player has 5 tiles open. So if you have either 4 or 5 tiles open, you score 5 points. So the red player scores 5 points. Next up, we are going to score each of the shop cards right here. So let's look at the blue tiles, blue umbrellas. So for blue player, they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 umbrellas. So they score 1 point for each umbrella, which is 6 points. While the red player only has 1 blue umbrella, so they don't score that shop goal points. Let's move on to the second one, which says score points for each column having either green or purple. So let's look at the blue players board. They have 1 green, 1 green, no green or purple, so 3, 4, 5 and 6 rows that have at least 1 green or 1 purple umbrella. So they score another 6 points. So their total till now is 18 points. Let's move on to the red player. They have 1, nothing here, 2, 3, 4, nothing here and 5. So they scored 5 points and their total right now is 5 and 5, 10 points because they missed out on this shop card right here. Last shop card is this one right here, which says we need to count all the tiles of red, yellow and orange, all 3 colors, round it down and take half the amount to score the points. So let's go on to the blue board. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. 8 and 9, so they will round it down to 8, so they will score another 4 points, which will bring their score to 22 points. Let's move on to the red one. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9, so their score will also be 4, so their score right now will be 14 points. Now each player except the player who have completed the whole board, they will check how many empty umbrella spots they have. That will be their negative points. So the red board will have negative 3 points. So their final score will be 11 points. Whereas the blue player who wins the game, they have 22 points. And our winner for the game is blue player. And that's how you play the game of Agueda. See you all next time. Have a wonderful and blessed day. Bye.